Hello and welcome to Aurei Plays Factorio Seablock. This is episode 144 and we're almost there on the titanium plate. So let's see if we can get that going. You're gonna make titanium, I guess like this. We might wanna do, let's see, so this is gonna use, so wait, we can make it with nickel as well, and I think we might have a ton of that, so let's go check on that. Is this nickel? Let's zinc. Is this nickel? This is nickel. Yeah, we have a bunch of that, though actually not so much that it's well, yeah, we have a bunch in the backlog, but yeah, so what I think we want to do is we'll set up our first like split line for this. So what I want to do is I want to just rearrange this a little bit. And let's see, you don't have anything going on, so that's fine. And I want to make sure that we first try to make... No, so actually, I think we're fine as is. So since we're not gonna use that much titanium, like it feels like titanium is rare, so that's why I want to do this, but I think it's actually better to just wait it out, see what's what, and if it turns out that we do want to do this, then we just rearrange it. Because as it is, like we're on a... Yeah, we're on in a good spot. We're just gonna output this stuff into a chest. Like we're just gonna make a bunch of titanium plate, and that's gonna be very helpful if we need to scale it up, but like consistently, then I am okay with just running it with the nickel. It's likely worth it, but like we can afford to just do this for a bit, and then later if it does turn out that we need a ton, then we can switch it over. Yeah, so let me just check that everything is okay. I think we're good. Right, this is all going well. We have plenty of chlorine. This is okay. Yeah, good stuff. Awesome. Okay, so what that means is that we could actually, so in order to get this stuff, we would need reinforced concrete brick, and we would need the processing units. So let's check out what we need for the concrete bricks, because yeah, we actually need cement processing 3 for that. So okay, so that's something we can't do just quite yet. Let's see, this is all fine. This looks good. Yeah, it's really the copper that's the problem. I do want to check out how the research is going, because for my feeling it's going a little bit slow, but then again, this is just 300 pairs of science packs that we're going ham on, so that's probably what's going on. Let's see, and it's basically the copper that's just a little low, and that's probably bottlenecking production. Yeah, looks like it's over here, right? Actually it's this guy that's bottlenecking, which makes sense because these, or is it? It's probably the lasers then. Let's look at those. Yeah, it is copper. So I think, right? Or is this working continuously? It's not quite. No, so it is copper that's the bottleneck. We could add machines here and there, but it's really copper that's the problem. So let's bring some copper ore down, and that's probably fine. Yeah, so we might want to look into scaling the copper just a little bit further. That could be interesting, but on the other hand, like, are we gonna see this backlog soon? Let's see. Like, this is all being consumed, right? So is this. Oh, we do have a backlog here, and this backlog is filling up. And once this backlog is filled up, then everything will start like backlogging again, and we'll run a full copper belt. Well, not full, but like there will be quite a lot of copper, like from over here that's being eaten right here. That will then flow through instead. Let's see. So we're gonna bring some copper into this buffer over here. So that should help. And then let's see. Do we? Yeah, it's basically, if we look at the slag and the sludge, then the problem is like these crystallizers, right? And that's exactly what we're working on right now. So that's okay. Yeah, and the reinforced bricks also need more research. So if we would want to scale this up, we would need to squeeze some of this in. Like squeeze in another crystallizer somewhere. Maybe see if we can do that. Can we do it over here maybe? Let's see, where do we have it though? Yeah, there we go. Let's see, could we do it like this? Doesn't seem to be the case. Over here seems kind of problematic. I don't really want to be doing it down here, but we technically could. I mean, we could just squeeze a belt in somewhere, right? Though we actually are, like, in hindsight, we might have wanted to build this somewhere else. I never sort of imagined we would be going out this far, but here we are. Can we squeeze this in a little bit? We could make it like this, move this over, and then yeah. So let's do that. It's very much a micro optimization, but it is gonna work. So we'll do this. Then we'll bring over the sludge a little bit. We'll bring this down. And we'll go over here. And then we'll bring it up like this. And then we'll connect it up here. And then what we can do is, I guess we can just pick them up. Like the amount of fluid we're wasting here is not really relevant. And then we can do it like this. And that's a nice extra crystallizer right there. Like it's not gonna make the difference, but it can't hurt, clearly. Yeah, so basically we're really looking forward to getting the advanced electronic stuff. Can we take a look at what we might need? So sure, let's see. So we need this guy, right? Yeah, this is like, we need gold plate, we need copper, we need fiberglass board, we need ferric chloride solution. We have this. We need this. So let's figure out how to make this. We need liquid resin and glass fiber. So glass fiber we can make out of molten glass. That's gonna be okay. But the liquid resin is gonna be interesting. So we can make that from urea and formaldehydes. Okay. And in a bunch of, yeah, so there's basically two ways we can do this. We can either go the bio routes, or we can go the chemical route. But the bio route needs a ton of, wait, this is ethanol. Let's see if we're currently using that ethanol. So it's the second one in. Oh, you can make it out of nutrient pulp. I'm not sure if we're doing that right now. We might not be. Let's go check that out. Maybe we are actually. Let's see. We have no. So this is raw fish oil. This nutrient pulp. We might not be doing anything with that nutrient pulp. Or not. Yeah. Okay. So this is all the way coming down all the way over here, right? Nutrient pulp. Yes. Oh yeah. So actually, we're currently just burning the ethanol. So we could get a bunch of this, and we can easily scale this up a lot. So we can easily get the ethanol. So then the question is, how do we get? Let's see. So liquid resin, and so the advantage of this is that we can also use it for the actual resin. So we need this guy for that, which is in temperate tree arboretums. Yeah, it needs temperate. Yeah, okay. So we basically need to get temperate tree arboretums, which we can get with, and then we can with a temperate seeds tree seed generator. We can do this. Yeah, so this is gonna take a little bit, but we'll be able to get that quite nicely. And in order to do this, we'll need 50 of these guys. So let's see how we're looking over here. We have a bunch of gardens going in here. Yeah, we don't actually have that many. Like, we can grab a couple of gardens up here if we need to. Yeah. So if we look at those science specs, like how many do we need per? Let's see, per. Where are they? Over here? Nope. Science specs. So for these guys, we need 1 plant sample per pack. And crushing a garden gets us 32. And we had a bunch somewhere. So actually, just grabbing 1 or 2 gardens should be plenty. Let's see. I think we threw some in the big whatever warehouse. So let's look at that. Let's see, did we put, yeah, we had some plant samples here. Let's put some other stuff back. Yeah, some random ingots and ores. We should be putting those in a proper place, but for now this is okay. Yeah, this seems fine. Oh, the bioresin is chat. Jimmy is saying that the bioresin and the plastic used to be really bad, and did they buff it? So let's look at this, like how bad it is. So basically, if we look at this, it might still be really bad, right? So the problem is probably that, so we'll get 10 out of this. And this is a 30-second process, right? So if we look at the arboretra, then this is kind of problematic, right? It's because for these we need the temperate tree seed generator, and these guys take a temperate tree. Can we make those? I think we can, right? Yeah, we can grow. We can grow these from like we can grow the trees from the general stuff, but it could be problematic indeed. So let's also while like it can't really hurt to set this up. Like we're actually we might like just putting these in to be crushed. There's quite a lot in here. We're gonna set to you to crush. Let's see. Is that in this machine? Yeah, there we go. You get to crush a couple desert gardens, and we're gonna put some plant life samples in here. Yeah, it might still like it is worth looking at. Let's see. So let's look at the chemical solution. So the chemical solution uses urea gas and formaldehyde. So let's check out which of these we have and if that's any good. I think so. My guess is that like both of these recipes are probably kind of bad, and the advanced chemical one is the one you want to do if you want to do this at scale. But let's make sure. So I'm pretty sure we should have. Let's see. I think you make urea gas, and this is actually fine, right? So we have a decent amount of urea gas, so that could be okay. So how do we make formaldehyde? Oh yeah, so this is why I sort of skipped over this probably. So in order to make formaldehyde, we need aluminum ore and silver ore. So this is N-methanol gas, and the methanol gas I think is the bottleneck for everything. Yeah, everything gas related. So let's see. You're doing fine, but I do want to and we should look at this. Yeah, I think what we want to be doing is we could flare some of the naphtha. It's kind of unfortunate, but we'll figure out a good way to do this at some point. We have one of these, and I'm gonna, because otherwise it's gonna back up and I'm gonna be a sad panda. This kind of hurts as well, but like we'll lose a little bit of electricity by doing this. That's basically what we have to lose, but it's gonna be, oh, I should power it though. It's gonna be in equilibrium. So basically I do wanna go for the bio route, simply because for the chemical route we need the methanol, and we don't actually have that. We might want to look, and then we have the green metal catalyst, which is also problematic. So why do we have so little methanol? I guess we should be making that more, because we have the farming stuff going where we just make a bunch of cellulose fiber, right? Like we're making that from the thianetol. So that could actually be quite nice. Or are we not? Did we set that up? Yeah, we're making that directly from these guys, but if we need more cellulose fiber, like we can get that from here. So that's actually what we probably want to be doing. Yeah, I actually quite like that. So scale this up to get more methanol, and then use that. That seems like a pretty solid, because if we use the methanol and urea, that's gonna be fine. So in the end, we're not gonna go with the bio route. Yeah, because previously, like using, actually getting the what's it called? Getting the cellulose fiber was kind of problematic, which is why I never made the methanol this way. But basically, yeah, I think this should be good. So we'll build a couple of these farms with the bioprocessors, but then instead put them, like convert it into methanol, and then chain that up here. That should be good. So let's get that going. Let's set up 6 farms with bioprocessors. And then how do we make the methanol? We make that from... It's not a... Oh, it's a 30-second recipe again. Let's see. Wait, so let me check. We're using this to get... Oh yeah, let me just cancel this. So the pro of doing this is that we can do this at scale. Yeah, so actually the methanol is the problem for a lot of the production over here. So I think we want to get the methanol anyway. But then, like, at the moment I don't have any silver. Like, I would have to rejiggle some of my ore sorting to get that, I think. So that is actually... Let's see, we could get it from Givelites or Crotonium. Yeah, I don't have chains for either of these. But we should at some point. So the question is, so basically we can choose. I can now set up the methanol, which I will do at some point, because it's a bottleneck, right? And this seems like a good way to get more. But then for the actual thing that we want, which is the liquid resin, we're not really in a position to use that. But the problem with that is that we need some more research to get this going. So as it stands, I probably will set up the methanol right now because it might be worth it. But before I do that, I do want to check, like, up top how stuff is going. Like, the research is going, is still going, but it's a little slow. The copper flow is kind of low as well. So I guess that is where the issue lies, right? This is backed up. Okay, that's kind of... Why would this be backed up? Is that problematic? Let's see, you guys are backed up? Oh, let's see. Yes, okay, so we need to sort of scale this up a little bit. That's what's going on. Okay, so let's give priority to that. Ore sorting 2, that seems like worthwhile. You guys are sort of functioning, but are also a little bit backlogged. So let's offset you to here and you to here. Yeah, so do we want another ore sorting facility up here? Maybe? Why, like, it's probably worth it. So let's grab some clay brick and get another ore sorting facility up there. Yeah, let's get one of those guys, and then I'll make 2 more leaching plants. That's probably worthwhile, and then we should be okay. This is probably, like, even though this is not getting us that much copper, okay, I guess we'll need some more output over here. It still can be a bottleneck, or basically just because of the scale of this, it actually is a bottleneck. Okay, you guys can run continuously, so let's first plop down the leaching plants and see how that goes. Here we go. Yeah, we'll bring it up here. Put down a power pole like such. Okay, guess we need one anyway. And copy this over. And bring this. Yep. And then insertion, power pole, and just a piece. Okay, let's get some iron pipe. It's not like we can use one stone here, that's fine, but we'll need more iron pipe anyway. So let's craft that. Okay, yeah. Basically scaling this up should be kind of helpful to getting the copper going again. Like I do want to make sure that all the ore that we craft we can actually process. Let's put down another leaching plant. No, not that one. This one. Yeah. There we go. And some output for that. And power over here. And an inserter. And there we go. And the recipe, of course. Okay. I'm gonna make a cut for YouTube right here, but we'll continue on stream. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps people like you find it too. Thanks!